Hello. What follows is going to be my take on the dresses to be seen at the Oscars. So if you're not interested in that stuff, stop now. But I've just made the video and I've finished editing it, and then I discovered that the dress that Natalie Portman was wearing was embroidered with the names of a whole load of directors, female directors who didn't get any sort of award. I just want you to know that when I looked at the dress, my first impression of it was that there was something wrong with it. I didn't like it, but I didn't know why. And I thought it was because the hair didn't match the dress, which indeed it does not. However, I realise now that I was picking up something else. The dress was a political statement, and somehow I saw that when I was looking at it. There was something a bit fake about it somehow, and that's what I picked up. At least I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. All right, well, that's it. Now, there's something else I forgot. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Share. Yeah, please share. That's it. Okay, well, on with the show. Hello. Well, it was the Oscars last night, and I did promise I was going to do the Oscars again, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm wearing a black top so that if I decide to blue screen the background so as not to interfere with the pictures, I'll be able to do that. But I'm not sure I'll have to. However, that's why I'm wearing black. I'm not in mourning for the death of fashion or anything. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen any of the dresses yet. I've opened a couple of web pages and I've seen some bits at the top of the page, but I haven't seen all of them. So I've started with the Daily Mail because that tends to have the best, so far as I've ever found out, the most comprehensive set of pictures on these things. So here's the Mail, and it says here, Sofia Vergara, Jessica Alba and Emily, Ratajkowski. Okay, I managed that all right. Lead the glamorous brigade of stars attending Vanity Fair's A-list Oscars after party. Oh, so this is the after party. All right, well, let's have a look. And here we have Sofia Vergara, dressed to impress, Jessica Alba and Emily Ratajkowski for okay. Maybe those dresses are going to come up later on. Here's some people looking. Okay, yes. Right. So she's 47, which is not half bad. She's got a good figure. I don't like the dress that much. I mean, it was probably very impressive in real life, but in photographs it comes out as underwear, as a lot of dresses are coming out now. The lower half is fine. And you see how that emphasises the curve of the hips. Very clever. But that, I think they thought it was going to emphasise the curve of the bust, but no, it doesn't. And I want to tell you, that's a lot of corsetry. Now, this woman probably has a good figure, but at 47, she might need a little bit of extra help. And this dress has made that very obvious. So, a 20-year-old could get away with that because she probably doesn't need it. But a 47-year-old can't. It's just saying, I need some help. Okay, well, there you are. You see, it's very pretty and all the rest of it, but no. Not for her. I'm not saying it's a bad dress. Okay, Dolce & Gabbana. All right, now this dress. Now, I don't know why they do this. You see, this is a very nice dress. It shows what appears to be a very nice natural figure. And then she's got these curly bits, hardly covering her bosom. It just wrecks the whole thing. Again, this deep plunge, which is a pointless deep plunge. Now, actually, there'd have to be quite a bit of corsetry to hold that up. Either that or stickies. No, I don't think. Now this. Who is this? Emily. Yeah, well, you are very, very thin, Emily. We know that. But that's hardly a dress. I'm sorry. It's just, well, literally 2 bits of material. Nope. I wonder if there's a split up the back of that dress, or she wouldn't be able to walk at all. Now, that woman looks half-starved. Just look at that. Hang on a minute. Just look at that face. Look at that face there. She's half-starved and she's got lip implants so she can wear that dress. Well, quite frankly, I don't think that it's worth the effort. Who's this? You know those horror movies? Well, Miss Havisham, you know those horror movies where you get these reanimated corpses wearing ragged dresses? You know, it's a nice shape, but and as a matter of fact, I have a lot of respect for Kim Kardashian, a very great deal of respect, but. Yeah. You know, these two guys, maybe it's deliberate, absolute polar opposites. Kanye West is wearing a very severe type of suit. I mean, it's in leather, but it's extremely plain in its own way. And she's wearing a dress that couldn't be more fussy well, it just couldn't be more fussy. Well, you've got hips, lady. Actually, the dress itself is quite nice, but I think what's underneath that dress is probably not entirely realistic. I do like that. I mean, if you're going to emphasise your hips, then yeah, that would help. It's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't mind the dress itself. I just think the shape of the woman, or whatever's padded out to look like the shape of the woman, is just a little excessive. Oh, so Kylie Jenner, right. All right. Yeah, look at the way she's standing there. She thinks she's sexy. I suppose some people would find her sexy. Who's this? This dress here. You know when you put too much soap powder in the washing machine and it all leaks out the door? I say no more. Is that a see-through jacket? I think it's see-through. You see, I don't mind see-through, but it's really badly tailored. It's not at all smart, is it? It doesn't lay properly. No, it's a mess. And he forgot his tie as well. Okay. This is lovely. Doesn't she? Who is this? Kerry Washington. Immaculate, they call it. Yes. It's just gorgeous. It's right for her colouring. It's right for her style. The shoes match beautiful. Now that's nice. Who is this? Chrissy Tegan looked flawless. Flawless. Well, inasmuch as it looks like curtains, and so it's not exactly, it's more on the wall than on the floor, yes. Oh, really? Just don't go near any candles, love. Okay, well, yeah, fine. I think for an occasion like this, maybe a longer dress would have looked nice. Not necessarily floor length, and she's crossing her legs here to try and make it look elegant. The top's lovely. It's a very nice dress. It's a very nice dress. It's just not really an Oscar dress type thing. Oh, now this is unusual. Lilac again. Do you know, lilac suits so very few women, and it doesn't suit this woman, whoever she is, Catherine McPhee Foster. No, I don't like this little sort of Alice in Wonderland sleeve. I don't like this lace round the side. I don't see the point in this cutout here. Although at the front it does emphasise her waist, at the side it doesn't do anything for her. And it's lilac. So, you know, you've got lilac. It's sort of a draining colour somehow. You should be wearing more lipstick there. I think thinks she looks sweet. And those shoes, for goodness sake, how tall is she anyway? All right. No, and it doesn't. Because of the cutouts, the dress structure isn't right, and no, it doesn't look good. All right, the bottom half of this dress looks very nice. The top half of it, I can't really tell, but it doesn't look nice. And it makes her look like she's got a big belly as well. I know she hasn't. She's very thin. I can't really make out that dress. Elizabeth Banks, red hot? I wouldn't say that's red hot. You guys, do you think that's sexy there? I don't. Mind you, I'm a heterosexual woman, so perhaps I've got the wrong idea. Now, who are these? Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor. Well, all right. It's a bit severe. I know they're trying to give a certain look, but I'd say, you know, you can take this lesbian thing too far. And that is much too severe for a woman of your age and with your colouring, whoever you are, whichever one you are, I don't know them. Leslie Mann, this seems quite nice. I can't really get a good look at that dress, but it looks quite nice, actually. It depends on the material, that dress. And the material sort of has a liquid look to it, and it seems to go quite well, but I can't really tell because he's got his hand round her waist and her hair's over her shoulders, so I can't really see. But from that, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, bit difficult to tell. Well, so this is Ron Howard's daughter, so she doesn't need to show off too much, and it's perfectly nice dress. I'm not too sure about that, but I can't really see again. Oh, this is nice. Oh, she is thin. Minnie Driver. It says flaunted her physique. What's she got to flaunt? There's nothing there. Look at that. That is, I'm sorry, Minnie. I like, were you in that gangster film about the assassin? Anyway, you were lovely in that. You are so thin. Eat something. And again, this sort of pasty dress. If you had something there, perhaps that would have been all right. The dress itself is very smart, but you're not flaunting a physique there, Minnie. You're telling everybody you're starving to death. Oh, another pointless plunge. Well, this dress has a lot of underwiring. It's holding itself up. You're probably quite safe there. Again, it's got this slash up the front, which is not necessary because there's plenty of skirt out the back, so you don't need the slash to aid movement. And it's nice material as well. And I like that thing out the back. It doesn't need this. You know, you're slashing down here, you don't slash here. You slash here, you don't slash there. One or the other. Ladies, please. This is nice. I mean, this woman is very thin, and I think she has a very long neck, which this emphasizes. Eiza Gonzalez, yeah. But it suits her. She looks a little bit weird, but that's the way the dress is supposed to go. And it's not, yeah, it's very interesting look. Yes. Oh, look at the back there. Oh, it is nice. It is very nice. Yes, she looks good, if slightly underfed. Now, two ladies in black. Both of these dresses are nice. They're nice in their own way. They're very similar, of course. I mean, you know, what can you do with a little black dress? I think I prefer that on this lady. But, you know, it's a bit difficult, again, with it being black. I can't see the detail. Well, too much black now. I mean, I think they've relieved it by dropping the neckline here, but there should have been some way of relieving the uniformity of that dress. Oh, that's just amazing. That is, what a gorgeous dress. Rosie Huntington Whiteley. And all they say is glamorous. Sported a black satin dress with an overemphasized sleeve. That's elegance. That really is lovely. She's very thin and she could carry it off, but somebody with a little more weight to them could carry that off as well. Very nice. Well, who's this? Tracy Ellis Ross, going for the Egyptian princess look, I suppose. No, again, too much plunge here. And that split is not necessary either. I do like the idea, but that plunge just makes it tatty. I did explain in my last video what tatty meant. I've got a dressing gown like that. Well, look, this is a woman of generous proportions, and she's a director, so she doesn't have to show off sexy. I don't like the hair. There's so much going on here with the dress, and I don't like that collar either. I think the collar ruins it. There should be more showing here and less hair there, or the hair tied up and back. In principle, it's not a bad dress, if a little convent schooly. Okay, who's this? Judith Light, a backless white gown. Yeah, you see, you've got a dress not showing much of the front, so backless, fine. It's a very nice dress. Catherine O'Hara. Yeah, all right. She's an older woman. She doesn't have to go for any particular look. It's a bit 70s. I don't know what the back of the dress looks like, but yeah, it's fine. It's going to look very nice. Oh, Joan Collins. Yep. Vampy as usual. Maybe. Joan Collins looked snazzy in a silver sheath, which included unique sheer black sleeves sewn just above her elbows. You know, I think it's about time you gave up on that look, Miss Collins. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Oh, that again. All right, this, yeah, very nice. Royal purple gown with a touch of bling, just to relieve it. She's got a lot showing here, so she's let her hair down, which softens the thing. That's fine. She looks nice. She looks nice. Well, why do they do this? There is no reason to split that dress. I do like the neckline. It's ruined by that split. I don't know, maybe some of you men may think exactly not. I like this pleated material. It's very nice. Everything about that dress is nice. The little floral decoration here, the nip-in with the waist, the nice fluid fall of the dress, the little pleats, and then they go and ruin it with that leg. Yep. Oh, nice dress. Nice dress. And this collar seems quite fashionable now. It doesn't really show a neck off to advantage, Some people think it hides early signs of aging because, the French have a saying, if you want to know the age of a woman, look at her neck. And that's true. But these women have recourse to all sorts of procedures that tend to muddy the issue, let's say. But this definitely draws attention to that neck there. And it's not a nice attention. The rest of the dress is very nice. They should have done without the netting there at the top. Halle Bieber, supermodel. Let her figure do the talking. Yeah, and what's this talking saying? I'm wearing underwear, and if that isn't enough, I'm going to show my leg up to the hip as well. Who's this? Well, whoever this is, Billie Eilish stayed true to her androgynous style, wearing a Gucci shirt. For the look she wants, that's fine. Not a look I'd want, but she wants to protect that image. That's fine with me. I don't know. I just think bondage here. It looks like this girl. She looks miserable as all hell. It looks like she's been dressed up by some slave owner. Well, a couple of smart men. Don't wear your hat indoors. Okay, this dress here, Kate Beckinsale, traded her usually subdued style for a more vibrant gown with a halter neckline. Not too sure I like that halter neckline. This is quite nice. Again, it speaks to me of corsetry. I mean, the fact that the dress is holding her in. I don't like that up there. It would probably have been better with just a bandeau neckline like that. Yeah, by all means, leave it open there and just bandeau here. I don't think that's right. And maybe it would have looked better if she'd have put her hair up because there's just too much going on in that area. All right, who are these guys? Proud parents, Justin Mikita and Jesse Tyler, announced they're set to become dads. Okay, right, fair enough. Actually, that's an interesting suit. I don't mind that. I'm not too keen on the way he's done his hair, though. Who's this? Aaron Paul and wife Laura Parsakian. Okay, an unexceptional dress. I don't think that suit shows this guy off to advantage. Who's this? A sherbet-coloured dress adorned with feathers. This would be quite sweet if not for this, the tattoos. Why do people scar themselves in that way? Is that a tattoo or some sort of stick-on? Anyway, I don't like it and it doesn't go with this dress. If you're going to have tattoos, you can't wear frilly dresses like that, which, as I said, it would look sweet on an unblemished 18-year-old. Oh, God. Russell Wilson and his wife, what's her name? Ciara? That is a very elegant woman. She has a very elegant face and a very nice build. She should have been wearing more clothes. Who's this? Demi Moore and her oldest daughter. Right, Demi Moore looks amazing. Her oldest daughter looks wrong. Again, that terrible plunge. No. And you, Demi, why did you let her wear that? No wonder you're clinging onto her so tight. You're trying to hide this. Is that transparent? I can't tell. All right. Yeah, a very elegant woman. Why the leg? No. Oh, is that transparent again? Marie Sharapova. Wow. It's dreadful. The colour doesn't suit you. You've got that horrible polo neck thing up there and there's too much material all over and too little underpinnings, I'd say. Okay, this is Rebel Wilson. Yeah, it's fine for you, Rebel Wilson. That's your image. A lot of fun. I don't know much about your work, but that's what you are, and that's fine. Not bad. Again, you see, the tattoo made me stop. But not bad, not bad. I like that sleeve there, a little shoulder thing. Yeah, not bad at all. And in this case, you've got a split which is necessary because of the cut of the skirt. And she's not sticking her leg out, you notice. No, as far as I can tell from the angle, very nice. There are elements of this dress that are nice. And there are elements that are just tatty. Oh, for God's sake, woman, you forgot the skirt. All right, well, the BBC did a website as well, so I'll go on to that. Now, who's this? Following up on last year's tuxedo and black dress combo, Billy Porter did not disappoint. I don't know who Billy Porter is. But yeah, look, if you want to look like somebody who works in a harem, then that's up to you. I do like those glasses, though. Now, this dress. Do you know? No, sorry. This sort of saloon, American Western saloon. Miss Kitty. That's who it reminds me of. Miss Kitty. No, it doesn't work. Pink and black was very fashionable in the 60s, and it can be very smart. And this dress here, very plain, and this here, very sudden. It's, as I say, sort of 1890s Wild West saloon look. I don't like it. These two guys, well, I don't know why, but they remind me, the film they made was very good, but they remind me of those kids in The Shining, the twins. Oh, who are these? Oh, the crew of Parasite. Yeah, congratulations to them. Who's this? Who's this? Spike Lee, seen here with his wife, Tonya Lewis-Lee. Look, Tonya Lewis is dressed well, dressed beautifully, but it looks like she's standing next to the concierge. Mr. Lee, what were you? Oh, it was a tribute to Kobe Bryant. Well, look, Mr. Lee, it's a tribute that doesn't work. It doesn't look nice. It's not a tribute to Kobe Bryant. It's a parody, and I don't like it. This. Oh, well, Sigourney Weaver. I wish I could see the rest of it. It looks like a nice dress. And she's got reddish hair here on this occasion. And green always does look good with reddish hair. Who's this? America Ferrara. Okay, you're pregnant, darling. We know that. Now look, that's nice. What's that? You think you're out of some Renaissance painting. You know, there's a limit to how much you can dress up as. You should have put your hair up. You see, there's a lot of fuss going on here, and she's got a nice chest, which, you know, as Robin Williams once says, you get pregnant and the titty fairy arrives. And that's something you can show off, and that's lovely, and all the rest of it. Get your hair out the way. If you want to do a Renaissance painting, there are many beautiful Renaissance hairstyles you could have chosen rather than just putting a band round your forehead and letting everything hang down to ruin the dress. Chrissy Metz wears a flowing ruby red dress. First of all, this person really does have too much flesh on her for her health. And so that dress, it's very difficult to find a reason. I know after I had my children and I was carrying more weight, it was always a lot more difficult to find something that looked good. But that, I think, she might have been able to find something better, because at the moment when I look at this, all I can think of is those ladies with crinolines that crocheted that my mother put over toilet rolls in the bathroom years ago. Now let's see this. Well, I don't know whether that's a nice dress or not. It looks like a ballet dress, actually, but who is she? Gam Wichaney was a vision of purple and pink. Well, a vision, certainly. I can't really tell. Certainly the colour suits her. She's one of the few people I've seen who can wear lilac. Don't think much of this, though, at the back. What's this? Not bad. Not bad at all. The colour suits her. I love the cut of that bodice. Very nice. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. No unnecessary cutaways. Who is this? Regina King. Very nice. You know what? Coleman can't choose a dress. I've seen her, I saw her at the BAFTAs wearing a terrible dress, and she's, well, I don't know. I suppose if you've got any small change or a handkerchief or something, you could put them in there. Who's this? Singer Billie Eilish. Well, it's her look, I suppose. It looks like those loungewear things you can get on Amazon for hanging around. I've got something similar. It's made out of, microfiber, and it's nice and warm on a winter's day, hanging around the house. No. And it's too long. Yeah, I like the hair, though. I really do like the hair like that. Who's this? This is Natalie Portman. Again, that polo neck, that seems to be the thing now. Do you know what? Everything about this dress, I can't say anything wrong. Very regal, the cloak and all the rest of it. It just doesn't work. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like it. She reminds me a bit of the Queen in the original Alice in Disney. Not Alice in Wonderland. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And I don't like her hair. It looks nice here. but it doesn't look nice with the dress. Yeah, you see, there's a disconnect here. The hair is modern, daily office style, really. And then this dress is extremely formal and regal. And there's a disconnect there between the two. That's what I don't like about it. This, yeah, vampire movie look. Margot Robbie. It's not bad if you make a lot of horror films, I suppose. Those are very good for, say, an older woman who has bingo wings. Like me, for instance. I mean, I have bingo wings that could very well save my life if I ever fell out of an aeroplane. But she doesn't need that. So why is she fiddling about with it? Ah. This is a nice dress. The black gloves add a lot of drama. The only thing is, it reminds me, there was a chap called Vargas who used to do illustrations in Playboy magazine of ladies in various states of undress, but they had a very nice line to them. They were very artistic, and they often wore these sorts of gloves. So whenever I see these gloves, I think of sorry, something pinged on my computer. I think of Vargas, but yeah, it's an unusual dress. But yes, it's got lots of drama. Now, oh, well, I can't really tell that. Well, if you're pregnant, that dress might make some point, but there's absolutely nothing that matches up there. There's the black top, the low plunge, which again, pointless plunge. This frill at the front, which makes you look like you're pregnant, and then this skirt, which doesn't match the top. I do not see the point in that at all. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Actress and writer Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling, yeah. Nice. I like that. Elegant. Now, this is a woman who's on the heavy side. She's wearing exactly the right stuff for her shape. Exactly the right stuff. And that necklace complements everything. She looks lovely. Very nice. Brad Pitt. Oh. What can I say? Well, you're making an impression, that's for sure. Cynthia Erivo was a vision of white and silver. Well, yeah, I mean, in my not nearly enough misspent youth, I had visions like that as well. Usually under the influence of something not very nice. Yeah, not bad. Again, I was going to start off by saying toilet roll holder again, but, well, again, there's this low plunge. It's no good. It's just got no structure to it. The skirt, the belt, from the belt down, the skirt's very nice. It is nice. It's got a lot of, well, literally flair. It's up at the front, so ease of movement, all the rest of it. The shoes are a little bit on the high side, but they match and everything like that. Just that top, it looks like they ran out of material. Leonardo DiCaprio. Here we are. Best Actress, Charlize Theron, left a train of black fabric in her wake. Yeah, absolutely no reason for that. No reason whatsoever. And you see, you've got that hasn't slipped off. That's cut, so it falls that way. And that's fine. The dress is meant to say, and here, it doesn't plunge too much and everything. That's fine. There is no reason for this. Absolutely none. Well, she looks mean. What's this? Jeanette Monell. Sorry, you see, I've zoomed this out so I can get the whole picture in. And of course, I can't see the names. Looked striking. Well, yeah, whoever wrote this, she certainly looks striking. She looks like a lighthouse. Somebody was making an experiment with that dress and it didn't work. All right, well, that's it. That is my take on the Oscar dresses. If you want to donate or contact, the information will be rolling over the Graniopteryx as I speak. Please like, subscribe and share because it does help with the algorithm. If you visit my channel on YouTube and one day discover that I've disappeared without warning, you'll still find me on BitChute or Minds. Just go to either of those platforms and do a search for Graniopteryx. If you're already watching this on BitChute or Minds, good for you. Meanwhile, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember that you must keep checking the subscribe and bell icons because occasionally they reset. Till next time.